Let's take a look at our analysis tool that further substantiates the implementation of the alternative funding benefit strategy. This tool measures the sample client's premium savings, maximum exposure to reimbursements, and expected results based on claim paying experience. In the feasibility analysis, we first start looking at the sample client's benefits. In this case, the medical plan is a $500 deductible with an out-of-pocket maximum of $3,500. That is the deductible plus the coinsurance cost, plus a $20 copay and a standard prescription benefit. The total premiums per tier for this medical plan are listed to the right of the plan information. Similarly, the alternative medical plan, which only has a plan difference in the deductible of $1,500, and its premiums are listed in these sections. Next, the number of employee members per tier are noted, as well as the percentage of the premium the employer pays. If any additional expenses are to be considered as reimbursable, besides the deductible, they are listed in this section. Continuing with the analysis, we first want to look at who can be reimbursed by the plan. The employer determines if just the employee or the employee and their eligible dependents can be reimbursed. In this case, and in most, the employee and their dependents' expenses are eligible for reimbursement. This also means that the employer's premium savings is all that can be used to reimburse both the employee and their dependent expenses as they incur. Therefore, we need to start by finding out what the employer premium savings is, which starts with taking the information noted before regarding the plan design and premiums and calculating the monthly, then the annual cost. Next, we follow the same calculations of determining the employer cost with the alternative medical plan. The difference in both the costs is the net annual premium savings. The next piece of the analysis, after the premium savings has been determined, is to look at what the total liability could be to the employer, meaning what is potentially the total expenses the employer would pay if all the deductibles were reimbursed, as well as the other added expense items. In this case, the potential deductible reimbursement to each member is $1,500, multiplied by the total employees and their dependents, plus the cost of a third party to administer the plan, and the maximum exposure of the employer is $97,520. In the last part of the analysis, we are considering what the premium savings can be, comparing total reimbursements and administration expenses to premium savings. The graphic with the break-even point is simply the reimbursement utilization of the savings that needs to occur so an employer could have stayed with the current plan and seen the same total cost during the plan year. In other words, achieve the same premium cost with one plan versus two. Next, we look at reimbursement expenses at 10, 25, 50, or 75% of the total premium savings. As you will be assured in the next slide, we expect employer reimbursement expenses to be around 10 to 25% of the premium savings. Just as we mentioned before, we expect to see about 10 to 25% of the premiums saved to be used towards reimbursement and expenses. In this historical look back, you can see that from a cross-section of over 100 clients, there has been steady percentages of reimbursements ranging from 8 to about 12%.